morning everyone, I hope you're all well and I hope you can hear me okay on my microphone. Today I've just woken up, so I'm half asleep, but today I am going to take you to Bolton. So I've been to Bolton maybe 3 times and this was about 4 years ago. So this was some time ago. So we're going to go to Bolton and we're going to have a look around and we're going to see what there is to do. I don't know much about the area. I don't know if there's anything to do there, so we're just going to go and see what we can find, what we can do. So this will be a fun one for me because I don't really know the area. Let's get going. Let's go have a look around and then I'll speak to you a little bit at the end and we'll see how we found Bolton. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing that I did after getting the train is got off the train and walked to the town centre. The train station isn't too far, but I would say it's around a 5-minute walk to the actual town centre of Bolton. I tried to get some video of this town hall in Bolton Centre because it was quite huge. It was built in 1873. I've started to notice that wherever I visit, they usually have a statue and a memorial for people who lost their lives in World War II, so I found that really interesting as I never noticed before. This here is the War Memorial statue. This one is for Samuel Taylor Chadwick, who is an English doctor and philanthropist born in the 1800s. You guys know by now that I can't visit anywhere without going to their local Waterstones. This one was one of my favourite ones actually. I enjoyed the upstairs and thought it was really cosy and just enjoyed this Waterstones in general. I also sat and did some journaling while I was there and had a lovely coffee and cake. The cafe is quite reasonable in Waterstones. It was £3 for the coffee and £3 for the cake, so I was pretty impressed with that. Next, I headed to Bolton Market Hall, which is a listed building. It used to be an old market hall, but it is now a shopping centre. And the old market hall that it was built on dates back to the 1850s. Oh, and it is now called Market Place, no longer Market Hall. Next we headed to this little pub called the Old Man and Scythe. The earliest recorded mention of this pub was in 1251, which makes it one of the 10 oldest pubs in Britain. This statue here is of Fred Dinbar, who was a TV personality in the 90s. This was a really fun and unique exhibition. It was called the Neon Light Display, and I've not seen anything like this before in a museum. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. I am sat in the museum. I've just looked around one of the exhibitions. They have an aquarium. They have a neon light exhibition. And now I'm in like the paleontology bit where there's like dinosaur things and little things they found around Bolton, and I can see some crystals over there. I'm gonna have another look around. So far, Bolton has been surprisingly good. Okay, it was now time to head back to the train after all my looking around, and when I was there I was a bit peckish, so I grabbed a sausage roll while I was waiting for my train. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so that was my video of Bolton. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I have been told that the area is a little bit dodgy, but apart from a few dodgy people, I felt fine. I felt pretty comfortable. I didn't get anybody weird coming to me, which is great. So about the area itself, it wasn't like loads of like different types of shops. There was a lot of charity shops, but there was also a new shopping centre. It was pretty good. Like there was lots of new shops in there, foods. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. It was better than the Wigan one, and I would probably say better than the Preston one, which is all kind of like on the same scale of area and size, I think. Bolton was a lot bigger than I expected as well. It was clean. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I mean, it's not like somewhere I would go for a day out. Like I would go to Chester and Lancaster for a day out because they have different types of things to do there, like more unusual things. But I didn't dislike Bolton, and if I was going to go shopping and that was the closest place to me, I would definitely recommend it. I definitely think it's a good area to go to, and I was extremely happy when I found the art gallery and museum. I was super impressed by the museum. The staff were friendly. There's a little cafe in there. There was a public library, which I showed you. I showed you all the exhibitions as well in the video. I didn't want to show you everything. There was a lot of things. So really happy with that. Really would recommend going to the museum as well. I will say as well, there was an aquarium there, which is like the only one in, hang on, I've got it written down. I think it's the only aquarium free to the public in Greater Manchester, but I am not a big fan of aquariums. I didn't take much of a video for that. If you like it and you like going to those kind of things, then you should definitely go. It wasn't huge, but it had like some fun things in there to see that you wouldn't usually see. But yeah, I am not a lover of aquariums. I just feel sorry for the animals. That's the vegan in me. And there were some stingrays there, and they were in like a tiny little tank, and I didn't like it, so I didn't stay in there long. If you like that kind of thing, you can go. That's free. No judgment here. So yeah, I enjoyed that overall, the whole museum experience. Very much enjoyed that. I will say there wasn't many cafes. At Preston, there was so many different cafes to choose from. In, you know, other places I've been to, like Lancaster and Leeds, there's lots of independent cafes. But in Bolton, I couldn't find any apart from the Waterstones cafe. I even struggled to like find a Starbucks, and I still don't think I did. I went to Waterstones cafe for a coffee, and I know that the coffee there is not good. When I say not good, I don't mean like not drinkable. I just mean like not amazing. Like it's not the best, it's just drinkable. And it was the only place I could find. So I stopped there, I had my coffee, and I rated the coffee a 3 because it was fine. The cakes are always so good at Waterstones, and the vegan cake that I got was banana and chocolate, and that I would rate a 4.5. It was really good. There was also a little book club in there for like old people, like cute old people doing a book club in like their 80s, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, when I'm old, I hope that I get to join a little book club and discuss my opinions on the murder mysteries. However, if you want to go clothes shopping, I'd say you could go to Bolton. If you want to go charity shop shopping, definitely Bolton. And if you are in the area and want to go to the museum, I highly recommend it. I definitely recommend a train journey down there just to try it out and see what you think. All the buildings in Bolton were quite nice. They were quite like old-fashioned and clean, but nice. What else was I going to say? Oh, that was it. If you like pubs and you like to drink, you would love Bolton. You could do a pub crawl and be there all day. If you do that kind of thing, Bolton is for you. You should book your train right now. This weekend, go to Bolton, get yourself a drink. So I will say Bolton was very busy. I got there at about 10 o'clock in the morning and it was like, you know, those people around. It wasn't like Manchester City Centre, but it was busy. And then at lunchtime, when I came out of the museum, it was packed full of people. I think I felt safe in that way as well because, you know, there was people all around. So that was great. I think I'm done talking to you. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your opinions on Bolton and if I missed anything, like was there any hidden gems that I didn't know about? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know your opinions on Bolton in the comments and I will see you next week for another video. Have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Bye.